When your heart is broken, you plant seeds in the cracks and pray for rain. Andrea Gibson. Can we create from heartbreak? If so, how do we collectively remain open in times of great pain and loss? I have a dear family member who was born on the winter solstice, the darkest day, the longest night, the time the world yearns for the light to return, the ice to thaw, flowers to bloom, as we hold space for our fears and shadows deep within the stillness of endings. Yesterday, one day after the summer solstice, whilst the sun shone at its highest, they passed. Unexpectedly, their heart stopped, or failed. Aged 33, the Christ consciousness frequency. In this loss, they leave behind young children and grief so deep there are no words. Alongside somehow a legacy, a deep remembrance of the path for so many ancestors, myself included. Drumming their soul home yesterday as my late mother's bird teacup fell from the wall, the white feather beneath it suggested I look to the fallen seeds available. Unsupported, silenced, judged even by the health industry, they are the fourth member of my family in recent years to pass from undeniable negligence by those who are here to care. Due to an often underestimated postcode lottery of services that seek to perpetuate cycles of poverty, deprivation, and dis-ease. This is not related to any one person, but a broken system, which, being from the medical industry, has angered me further. I know what it means to be restricted in what can be offered and in turn received. This morning, I have, with deep grief, been reflecting on my part to play in this, in the now overly commercialised, just as limited, holistic services. Shuffling the tarot for the daily dose, selecting from behind what initially looked like the lovers. Recognising this went beyond human choice in the Four of Wands I could now see. I knew this was about coming home to what we are here to become. The image in front of me similar to yesterday's Two of Cups, the message somehow different. There were no external vessels to connect them. Just the pressing of hearts, the holding and supporting of each other. What tied their hands initially now united them infinitely in their surrender and passion. Tuning in to the unknown card in my hand without looking, visualizing people stepping over each other, chaos, at war with themselves, I felt the presence of a woman, holding a crescent staff, garments flowing as if raised from the water herself. Hearing, this cannot, will not, continue. My own heart expanding with hers beyond rage, guilt, pain even, to truth. Seeing what initially looked like death riding through the scene before me, becoming a knight, then Merlin. There is no other message. Transformation is the only way forward now. As I turned over for the second day in a row, the star card, beneath which sat the Knight of Cups. Today, acknowledge what needs to change in your own vision for the world and change. Let the situations you find yourself in move you, open you, towards what is now being felt, spoken, called out from within. Allow these seeds of your soul to permeate your ideals. The ego, light, darkness, separation, and ideals of humanity are not enough alone to restore balance to this world. Neither are you. Seek guidance. Become the worthy cause. Accept support as needed. May we all remember, if we are to create a more solid foundation for love, we must allow it to complete any processes within us that have prevented it. In deepest moon eye, cross well, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I ask you, anybody listening in now, what are you going to do about it? You know where I am. Take care. Kirsty.